So I missed the tier list. Yo, Vic Black, good to see you, my friend. Why is Dragunov so low? Dragunov is... It doesn't work. Dragunov fundamentally on paper does not work, in my opinion. He is not a functional character. Well, I mean... That's not true. You can press buttons and attacks come out and you can win, especially online. But if you go to a tournament playing Dragunov, I'm like... That's like going to challenge Usain Bolt while you're sitting in a wheelchair. Like, you better hope he breaks his ankle, you know, or there's a banana peel on the fucking track, because you are shooting yourself in the cock with a shotgun, not in the foot. So problems with Dragunov. He has no lows at all outside of down 2. That is your only low. And it's a great low. It's homing and it does some damage. And on counter hit, it nets you a nice frame advantage on counter hit. But it is minus 13. And against quite a few characters, that means a knockdown into disgusting stuff. And the problem is, it's not enough to warrant them from eating your mids. And the problem also is that, oh, it's only minus 13. But the problem is, low parries are so strong in this game. So strong in Tekken 7. That when they read your down 2, as safe-ish as it is on block, you get killed. You get absolutely killed. And it's the only low you have. You don't have a bigger commitment low, right? For more damage. That might warrant getting hugely punished for. And then another problem is lack of tracking. Lack of mids that track well. They gave him downward 3-4, which is a 22 frame mid that feels slow and sluggish and doesn't do anything on counter it, unfortunately. Slow and sluggish. So you're tracking. So down 2 is not only your low, but it's your homing to keep people in check. Right? Lack of mid homing, big problem. Downward 3-4, bad move. Your mids are also notoriously high. A lot of the new meta characters, they go under all of your mids. Your mids might as well be highs. So your mid hitboxes are broken. Goes for down forward 1, down forward 2, while stunning 2, while running 2, down forward 4. All of your up forward 4, all your crucial attacks get absolutely savaged and robbed by characters who have like even high evasion pretty much goes under Dragunov's mids. You have very weak poking. Down forward 1 is clunky, down forward 4 is clunky. Bad hitboxes, poor frames. You don't have this ultra... Not only is poking important in Tekken 7, but you also don't have a counter hit game. You don't have a magic 4 or safe down for 2 on block. Or safe down for 4, you know, crumple stun counter hit, minus 9 on block. He doesn't have those attacks. All he has is that while running 2. And good luck trying to counter hit a solid opponent with that move. With its startup, with its execution, with its lack of tracking. It doesn't have the ultra important counter hit utility. He has a strong sidestep, he has that going for him. His jab is pretty weak. His combos are notoriously inconsistent if you get back turned launch or off-axis launch to the sides. Very inconsistent. He also suffers from being incredibly legacy at this point. And a very straightforward matchup. Is it back 1+2? Is it while running 2? Is it down 2? And range problems on a lot of stuff. Like back 1+2. Range problems. Loses to these backdashes. Every single time. But he's too legacy. Everyone knows the matchup too well. His strings are not cheap enough. His knowledge checks are not cheap enough. It's a bit like Kazuya, where everyone knows exactly what you're gonna do. Oh, look, it's down 2 while running 2 back 1+2. Oh, it's like we've seen it a million times. Suffers from being legacy. Too straightforward in his matchup. He has the weakest... he has very weak combo damage. It's quite alright. Wall travel is good. And damage is good without the wall. But as soon as you wall splat them, his wall damage is like the lowest in the game. There's just a mountain of issues. There's a mountain of issues with this character. And I don't think I've even covered it all, but that's a start. That's a start.